Okay, now you should be able to hear me. I forgot to turn on the sound on that. But let me know if the sound and picture are working well for you guys. Drop me a note in the comment. You can say hi to Ivan who's walking past. All right. Hi, Afiq. How are you doing today? Today we'll be chatting a little bit about home office setups. If you have your own home office setup and you'd like to share with me, you can drop me a link, a photo of your setup, and we can share and talk a little bit about that. Let's see, who's online right now? Hi, Chris. Hi, Cheng. How are you guys doing today? I'm testing out this multi-platform streaming today, so if I don't look like I'm looking at you directly on the camera, it's because I have two. Right now, this is my Instagram camera, and this is my Facebook and YouTube camera. Because Instagram doesn't allow you to stream to their platform using other means. So at the moment, the only way to stream live on Instagram is to use the Instagram app. So at the moment, my phone is peeking into the camera a bit. Okay. Let me make some minor adjustments here. All right. I think that's okay. Hi, Chris. Are you gonna do another live DJ set later today, or a karaoke session? I think a lot of people enjoyed the karaoke session you did yesterday. There was a lot of fun. Yeah, you should totally do more, man. Some retro and your green screen efforts. I must say that's pretty exciting. Oh, Chris, you want to join me on Instagram? You can join me on Instagram, but the folks on YouTube and Facebook will not be able to see you because I can't connect you into my vMix. So unfortunately, I can't take in a guest on Facebook directly. So until I figured out, there is a way, but I got to figure it out how to send the video feed from my mobile phone into vMix. I think I can do that through NDI. That's another discussion for another day. Oh, but Chris, if you would like to join me on Zoom, I can send you a link. Then we can chat on Zoom. It'd be nice to have someone else to talk to rather than me just talking to myself. Haha. All right. So Chris, yeah, let me know. Let me give you the link on WhatsApp. And if you want, you can join me on Zoom. If you want to join me on Zoom, that's the link, and we can have a chat. Topic today is about home office pros and cons. So let's see if it's we have more folks coming in and we can chit chat about this. So Chris, if you want to join me, let me know on Zoom as well, and then we can have a chit chat over there, and everyone can join us online. Let me see if it works. Itam, no, I'm not going through vMix for InstaLive. InstaLive has to run directly off the mobile app. Unfortunately, there's no way of getting video into Instagram from an external source. At least I don't know how to do that yet. So if you do know how to do that, let me know in the comments, and then we can figure this out together, perhaps. Yeah. And let's see, anyone? Nope, nobody else is joining me on the Zoom yet. All right. Yeah. So the getting video into Instagram seems to be limited by the app. So currently, there's no way of doing that. So we hope that there will be a way in the future. If it does, then we can start to do a little bit more of that. There are other options. Yeah, you can drop your notes in the comments below, and we can have a look and share. Aha, Mr. Chris, you are online with me. Hi, Chris. Oh, I need to wear my headphones now. Hang on. I can't hear you, Chris. Can you hear me? Yeah, just testing this out. So do bear with me. I'm not getting audio from you, Chris. Yes. Now I can hear you. No problem, man. Oh, that's okay. Let me see. Do you want to go live now, Chris? No, I can put you on the. Ah, okay. Let me see. Oh, you got green screen. Nice. Let me see if I can get the audio running. Yeah, man, that's cool. Yep. Technically, yes. Hmm. Well, that would be. I mean, if you have your own place and you're by yourself, I guess that's fine. But to be safe, you can just put in the exemption. I think there's applications out there for you to do the exemption. So if you're doing support for video conferencing or live streaming for essential service, you can still operate from your workplace. Yeah. Oh, hang on, Chris. Apparently they can't hear you. Let me, yeah, let me add an input for your audio. La, 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 la. Sorry, guys, I didn't know that. Give me a second to figure this out. Let me see, where do I add you in? Ah, okay. Let me see. How do I put your audio in? Anybody knows? Do you know, Chris, on vMix? How? Desktop audio. Yeah, desktop audio. How do I? Output. Um, we have my output is no the audio button is grayed out. I can't seem to click that for desktop capture. How come? Let's learn this together. Desktop capture. Audio settings. Okay, this is my page. Can you see? Someone help me. I can't seem to click this. Oh yes. Let me see. Automatically max audio. Yeah, it's on though. How come you guys can't hear him? I can hear you, but the stream is not getting your audio. Let me see, audio input. And then audio device. Oh, there's no, strange, there's no, I need help. Anybody knows? Yes, I can. Let me give you the. Let me give you my share screen. Okay, can you see my vMix now? Okay. So under the I got my camera is actually a HDMI capture, and then the webcam is this camera. Yeah. So now you're on just a display capture, which is this input, but I can't click audio for some reason. Yeah. Oh. Oh man. That's okay. That's complicated. Let me see if I can just capture a. Let me see, if I can take you in as a. Yeah, but maybe it's the sound capture. No. It's my webcam. Yeah. How? Eugene, you know how to do not? Is it a setting on Zoom? I don't think so. It's free for 2 months. Microphone. Yeah, man. Speaker same as. Yeah, of course, because you're looking at my vMix. So yeah, let's see. Because technically, if I just turn this on, I can see you. Or if I add a video, can add a camera. You're not a camera. Need to add a not a PowerPoint, not a virtual set, not a browser. You're not a vMix call. Yeah, but you're not a vMix call. So if it's OBS, I can just capture directly from the app. Walao. There's leceh to the max. I don't think that works. Yeah, I think everybody tune out of my Instagram already because we're taking too long to figure this out. Let's see, audio setting for the PC. Manage sound devices. They could just now, but I've now taken it off. Yeah, it was just capturing your picture over there. Wow, I'm not sure how to do this, man. Sorry, guys, if you're tuning in and you're looking forward to listen to... okay. Let me see. I can do Zoom with audio. Would that work? Let me stop the screen share. Hello. Can you guys hear Chris now? Check 1 2, check 1 2. I don't think it's working, man. No joy, my friends. Doesn't seem to be working the way that I had expected. Strange though, there's no way to add an audio input that's coming from an app. But there is only like for like other ASIO devices, in 1 and 2. Maybe I use my Elgato sound capture. Maybe that will work. Let me try this. All right, let's see. Does this work now? Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I don't think so, man. Sorry guys, I can't figure this out, but if you do know how to do this, you can let me know. We're just doing some troubleshooting live right now. Haha, unfortunately, dragging you guys in for this troubleshooting. Yeah, every day I'm just doing a stream just to kind of test the system. Unfortunately, I can't figure out how to get this audio in. If it works, then great, but unfortunately, right now, I can't seem to save driving mode. Well, it's okay. Wow, that's strange, my friend. Social distancing. Oh man, yeah, never mind. Unfortunately, you guys can't hear Chris. Sorry for that. If you guys know how to fix this, let me know. Otherwise, Chris, you can actually call me on a vMix video call. Shall we try that? Don't need. I will send you a link. Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll end this meeting now. Bye. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna swap Chris into a vMix call. This way we can have a chat. Da, 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 da. Should be able to get some for him to join me in soon. Let's see. Let me know once you're in. Oh, okay, you're in. Great. Hang on, Chris. I'm gonna set up the window for us. All right.
All right.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear Chris now?
Everyone can hear me? Wow, your logo spinning, yeah. Quite cool.
Yes, yeah.
Animated logo. Wait,
All right.
did you make it that way?
Yes, I added the spinny logo. Let me change the background. It's a bit. I don't like
Red.
the red anymore.
Change it to green, everything green.
How do I change this? Zoop. Okay, better. All right. Now everyone
All
can
right.
hear Chris.
Hi everyone, I'm Chris.
Hi Eugene, I saw that you sent me a link. I'll check it out later. We just have a chat with Mr. Chris Ang right now. Chris,
Is that
introduce yourself to
Eugene?
our audience.
Oh, hi everyone. I am Chris Ang from B-Cube Lifestyle Productions. But recently, I think we are pivoting to B-Cube Entertainment because
No more
I
live
had all
production.
this gear set up at my place, wanting to have a few. Originally, wanted to do a few programs with local musicians and artists and performers, magicians, and there was like quite a bit of things lined up. I even got like sponsors to come in, and was thinking how to pivot to do different jobs, but right now we cannot even meet one person, so you have to be alone. So I realized that the only content producer I have now is myself.
Yeah,
So
man. A lot of us
bopian.
are becoming one-man show right now because of
It's like those
the
that
need.
got the gear to make it don't have the talent. Then those that have the talent, then they will just rely on their own cameras and stuff like that. So it's gonna be a very interesting 1 month. Let's see what kind of content goes about lah. But there's also like thinking of what all the AVL companies can do. They are. I'm sure that there are other places that we can help with lah. Like some of us have trussing and staging and tentage and just that can be used if needed.
Yeah, I mean for you guys out there who are doing things like video production and hang on, let me turn on the comments thing. Okay,
Oh wow.
cool.
Oh, that's so cool.
Let me see if my comments thing is is running. Okay, so if you're watching me on Instagram and I seem like I'm talking to an imaginary person, the imaginary person is live with me on Facebook and YouTube. I'm talking to Chris Ang from BCube. He's running an AV rental company. So if you are wondering why I'm chatting and then stopping because you can't hear me on Instagram, or rather you can't hear Chris on Instagram, so you can hop on to my Facebook page or the YouTube page and you can join the conversation. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Chris. Yeah, it's been tough because I mean being alone, in with our work at home. Some of us we can't really work from home because just the amount of gear that we need to operate. And I mean, like for myself as well, my entire setup here is like a 2 meter long table and lights, cameras, and all that. So it can be quite tricky to set it up all at home. So how are you guys managing this at the moment? I mean, with you guys who have to engage with freelancers, do you still have an opportunity to get some work done, like pre-planning or drafting ideas and things like that?
Right now, most of the work that I'm doing it's administrative lah, and planning for this month and the months coming forward on how we can pivot our business so that we can have at least some income lah.
Yeah.
And uh, other than that, originally there were a few projects planned as I mentioned just now, but that all those got cancelled due to the no meeting rule that just been placed. Uh, so we cannot even go down to set up because I guess entertainment is not considered an essential service lah. Of course, uh, a lot of questions are still in the air with a lot of vendors and business owners and especially people who are working also, whether employment is here. We have a temporary solution which is the 75% payout and some of the government reliefs that but that is only temporary, and we are pushing the problem to the future, which can become a problem. But for now, I think it's much better to be alive and safer. So we are all
Yes,
doing this so that
definitely.
we can all be alive and safe.
Hmm. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, I think it's important for us to at least we gotta take it seriously lah, because unfortunately we have actually seen some folks that are not taking this seriously and still trying to kind of squeeze in some meetings or just like hanging out with friends. I mean, it's not the time to do that. The reason
yeah,
why we have to take this kind of drastic measures is because it's needed. And unfortunately, yeah, business is affected. And pivoting business is something that, I mean, we have to really think creatively about. I mean, like for myself as well, Chris, I got so many events that have been cancelled, trainings that have been booked and then cancelled. So some of the MOE staff as well, they were upfront and they said, hey, we don't know when we can continue. So
mhm,
that has made quite a big impact on many businesses, not just yours and mine. But I mean, as creative folks as we are, I think it's a good chance for us to also learn new skills and to kind of figure out what else we can offer to our clients and audiences. I mean, like for me, basically it's jumping back into making content, So that's why I've been trying to come on live every day just to share with you guys a little bit about what I do, answer some questions, and we learn how to go through this together. And I mean, the productivity level for a lot of you guys might have been majorly affected, even if you're focusing on just admin work. Working at home can be a major challenge for some, especially
yeah,
those with families with small kids lah. You know, like
There's a
for
lot of
me,
distractions
yeah,
around.
for me, it's like my son would be like, "Ula." So it's like it's pretty hard and very distracting to do any proper work. Yeah.
But on the other end of the spectrum, you have people who, like me, who is alone uh, for this entire period, and getting motivated to do things, it's a little bit different now. When there's other people around, even if even as a business owner, and I'm supposed to be self motivated, but the one key motivating point in my life was my team, and
Mm.
and if I don't have a team now that I don't have a team physically working with me, it's uh yeah, sometimes it can take a little bit of self encouraging just to to start doing anything at all, even
Yeah.
getting out of my chair. Uh, but that's a problem everyone faces, lah. So we just have to get through that. But if not, then we get a good break from this everything, lah.
Yeah, dude, sometimes we even have trouble doing that on a normal day.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, must do work, man. Oh, I want to sleep in an extra hour. But no, we gotta get up and get going, guys. Yeah, so I mean, there are some things, especially for folks who are freelancing. I mean, before I did full-time work, I was freelancing for a long time of my career, and part of that freelance work is really, motivating yourself and getting yourself out there, either pitching for jobs or networking to kind of get leads and find out which companies need what kind of services, so we can help out with that. Because previously before I did theater and events, I was actually working in TV. So in TV land, a lot of TV crew, they
Mediacorp.
have their, yeah, MediaCorp. So a lot of crew have their own kaki, their own friends who they call up
Mm-hmm.
for part-time work, especially for long form, where they're shooting like 13, 14 episodes kind of thing. So they have a bunch of folks that they regularly work with. So getting jobs in this kind of area, you need to really network, meet new folks, talk a bit about what kind of projects you do, and then you can get called up when they have projects, and they can say, oh, so and so does sound recording, so and so does camera work. So in this climate where everyone has to kind of hide away at home, it's also a chance that you continue your networking, but of
Mm-hmm.
course you can't meet face to face. You don't hang out at like Zouk Wine Bar, showing my age. Hanging out at Zouk Wine Bar, giving out name cards. Oh, I work here, I work there, and doing this kind of
Hang out
projects.
at
But
Studio Baker.
now, Studio Baker, walao. No, but
Yep.
I mean now it's like we hang out like this, lor. Hanging out online. We hang out,
But
doing
this is nice.
live stream. We hang out on social media, and we share our resources on social media. I mean, we can talk about, okay, these are my portfolio, or these are the type of events that my company is doing, and you can share as well what type of work that you do, whether there's any gaps in between, and how we can help each other out. So I mean, it's a good break also for some, but of course, if the networking continues, then we can hopefully link up some partnerships maybe that can help us once we're out of this slump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely after the situation ends, the event's gonna come back with vengeance. So
Yeah, man.
that's what I think will happen because everything's postponed to a later date, and then when the date finally comes, there will be a over demand for event services, and on top of that, I think I would believe that depending on how long this stretches out, some companies might not make it, or some individuals might. A lot of individuals will have choose to change industry, and a lot of people are definitely cracking their heads now on how they can do something that is considered essential services in case one day this happens again and they want to carry on working on. So I think a lot of people in the entertainment industry uh, might be considering a secondary job, mm, or unfortunately some of them might uh, turn their creative work or into a part-time or secondary job in the future. And some of these people are really talented, and it would be a shame to watch them leave the industry.
Mm.
Uh, and what I think everyone is right now also cracking their head on how they can provide a service or monetize certain work that is related to their previous entertainment events or creative uh, jobs, like musicians and people holding classes online. But one of the things that we found is there are a few like dance studios and um, uh, places that hold courses that originally engage us to set up cameras and stuff for their online virtual lessons. Then then this happened, and then they can only rely on the individual instructors, whatever they have, which is their phone and their laptops, which actually has very advanced microphones
Mm.
and video capture technology already available for everyone. But
Yeah,
there's
absolutely.
also a lot of free content online. So people who want to create more content or lessons to and charge people to attend their lessons, uh, they some of the students might do it to support the organization or the school that they are already with. Uh, but a lot of them are gonna just make use of the new free content that's online. Like a lot of people are generating very quality content, putting them online because they can.
Yeah, I think part of
So
the challenge that I'm facing also, because as you know, I've been working on putting up some online training courses. So I've actually planned out a few courses which I teach actually in LaSalle and some other private schools. Teach some basic live sound production, projection mapping, and things like that, and translating this into an online training program. But what happened like just a couple of weeks ago when this whole COVID thing went like crazy, the major players out there, I mean, we're talking about Shure, Sennheiser, L Acoustics, these guys have been putting out their content for free. So, how do you beat, as a small entrepreneur like myself, developing my own courses for diploma level and so on, versus the MNCs who have their established products and pushing out their free content, and then so what about the folks like us, when we put out content, and even if you want to charge a small fee, how does that compare against someone that logs in on LinkedIn and say, oh, sure, has this free audio production program?
so
So
all
that's a
this
bit,
while
yeah.
people are paying for the human connection. The,
I guess, I mean, human connection
because
is
all this
something good.
content has already been online like for quite some. I mean the the more recent you get, the more and more information and content you can find online. And in recent times, you can find a lot of quality stuff. You can do your entire MBA online for free if you want to. You can train yourself to be pretty much anything. Like I remember when I was as a kid, I want to learn to break dance. I had to look at like 1,000 GeoCity sites to go and find like this one person that actually posts up photographs of like how to do a
GeoCities,
windmill, draw
man,
arrows and
flashback.
stuff. You can just you can choose from like 100 videos now on YouTube, and all of them are quality, done by someone who is very experienced, and all this content are all free online. You can learn to become almost pretty much anything you want nowadays. You just need to look for the right content, which is very accessible already. Uh, it, so where when people pay for classes, I would think that uh, it's just human nature to yearn human contact lah. Even if is with a stranger. If we go for a physical place to do your training, it's much more enjoyable and palatable for humans to learn that way. But uh, I guess there are plenty of people who do successful online training also all these years. I have a friend who just graduated from with MBA. I don't know if you know her, Sijia from Sony Music. She did the entire course online. She now have an MBA. Wasn't easy, but it's available there. And you don't need to like fly to UK just to do MBA anymore,
Oh
or
yeah,
stay in
man.
uni
Yeah, you can
stay in uni for 2 years.
you can stay at home and do an MBA live online classes now. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
we have a comment from Jin Fu. Eugene, we should do a broadcast soon. Hey, why are you stealing my audience, Jin Fu?
I'm still an audience right now. So,
Ah,
A10
go ahead.
Mini
Oh,
has
now we have a
all
demo of
channels.
the A10 Mini. Yeah, I believe, thanks Jinfu for your comment. I believe Eugene has just received the A10 Mini Pro. So we could actually have a look at that soon.
Oh,
There
wow, cool.
are some videos on YouTube already that have already received their review products. So Singapore, not yet. Waiting for Eugene to send me the product. Then we can do a video for that. Then we can
Yeah.
share with you guys how Pro is worth 2 times the money, or is it?
Is it twice as
It's twice
expensive?
the money, man. It's I think it's 299 USD for the A10 Mini, and it's 599 for the Pro. If I'm not
It's
wrong,
gotta be about
you
$1,000
can
in
correct
Sing.
me on that, Eugene.
You-
Yeah, but it's for a 4 input device. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Yeah, but yeah, back to the topic about staying home and learning, doing some trainings, whether it's paid training or free training. And I think that's just something that has developed. Like what Chris you said, about YouTube. I learned so much from YouTube, and not just about content creating. Sometimes I just want to learn how to, like, I don't know. One of the most weirdest thing is like how to open a bottle of wine without a corkscrew, and you can YouTube
Without,
that. And you
yeah.
figure out, oh, you can use your shoe, and then it
Well, when I
pops
was
out.
much younger, like teenager or early 20s, right? I'm very proud of all these silly party tricks that I have that I picked up while being a bartender at home club. Like opening, we will try different ways to open the bottle of wine. But you can back then you can Google it and find like articles. Uh, but nowadays, right, when it's not impressive anymore. But also maybe because I'm older lah, and my friends are older also.
Yeah, now
Like
when
back when you're
it's
18, you can open the wine with a boot. People will be like, wow, some wizard.
or
Now like, oh, I saw
the
that on YouTube.
use the lighter to open the beer bottle.
That one is any
Classic
rabak person will know lah.
classic abeng technique. Like
Or,
don't break your tooth. It's good enough. Hello Colin,
yeah.
how are you, my friend?
Oh, hi Colin.
Yeah, I mean, on some of the more like interesting things I've learned on YouTube basically is things like video editing. Now with Blackmagic Design, DaVinci Resolve is absolutely free. If you're at home, nothing to do, want to learn how to edit videos, download DaVinci Resolve, completely free. If you want a bit more functions, you can purchase the full version for $299 USD. But to be honest, free version rocks as well. You don't have to spend any money on Creative Cloud from Adobe, which is like, I don't know, what is it, $400 a month now for the video suite?
Yeah.
Yeah, bit much, especially if you're a freelancer, right? So if it's home and you got to do work, but you need to kind of take some time out. Then of course there's all this free stuff to keep you busy, right? And learn together with each other.
There's a lot of companies out there putting out free content and softwares and right now due to the situation also. So we can just take advantage of that.
Yeah, I mean, some companies are giving extended, like a free access of a free demo, so then you can use your free software for a longer period, and that works. Colin has a question. Besides Black Magic and Data Video, which would you recommend for small churches? Talking about hardware, I guess. So for House of Worship, I think it really usually most folks go for the budget-friendly options. If you're talking about video switches, the most basic you can get is a rack mount kind of a matrix, which costs you less than $1,000, and you can just and it's done. You don't need like a major vision mixer kind of thing. Of course, there's the Roland. I think it's called Roland V Mix or VH1D or something like this. It's about 1,007. It comes with a little rocker that you can fade in, fade out. I think
That
it
one
takes
is really good.
four HDMI inputs, kind of like the A10 Mini, but with more usable format, I guess, because it's a little bit bigger. So that's useful for small venues and House of Worship. And Mr. Daiti selling Daiti again. Yes,
Giving free
Daiti
mics.
free mics.
What
I'm
mics
waiting
you
for
getting?
my free mic, Jinfu. How come you haven't given me any free mics yet? Very upset. Yeah, how many folks do I have watching now? 5.
Wow.
Make it 5,000, guys. Come on. Yeah. So what have you been working on, Chris, other than your karaoke?
I, as I mentioned just now, just administrative stuff within the company. I've been doing a lot of cleaning and sorting out a lot of there's a lot of organizing going on right now. This is the best time to organize. It's like the whole world pause just for me to clean up all my backlogs. So that is like there are certain things that I thought that I would never ever do like that sometimes there's a fountain in my I have a mini fountain that has been dry for a year. Finally
Oh, the one near the
it's being
entrance of your
cleaned up.
office.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Red Mart to deliver distilled water
Oh man, Red Mart.
because
If Red Mart,
uh,
anyone working in Red Mart, if you're watching right now, we need our deliveries, please.
my cousin works for Red Mart. He is one of the dispatch managers. That means he's in charge of organizing all the stuff into the different lorries and planning the route out. He's currently stuck in Malaysia because he's Malaysian. He went back on for every week he goes back because he has family there. Then he kinda stuck because of lockdown. So now he's like, and his job is quite on site since he's a logistical manager. But so this is one of the problems that
Yeah,
I personally know. So
yeah.
uh, yeah, are you facing a lot of delays in your deliveries also?
For me, I mean, there are some stuff that we ordered, and then surprisingly, products that I ordered from China, they can arrive on time because they've actually kind
Yeah,
of caught up to
overcome
speed
it.
already. So the Chinese manufacturers, they already have production coming back online and able to send out products already. So I have some sample products that I ordered from China that already arrived. A couple more that are on dispatch. So I already have tracking numbers and it's on the way, which is great. And stuff that I ordered from Lazada like 2 weeks ago from Singapore, still no sign of it. So oops, suddenly I hurt myself. But
Oh,
yeah, I mean
I
it's
thought like I heard you by moving my phone.
yeah, I did. I hurt myself. Yeah, but I think it's good that the logistics are in China, because they a lot of our goods come from there, especially the electronics, so that they started pushing stuff out already. That helps immensely. I mean, I have a couple more things that I need to order for the business. Hopefully that can come in soon.
Yeah, I'm excited to
Maybe you
see
have some
what you got.
lobang for me, but I'll let you know lah. I'll let you know
Not
on
as much lobang as Eugene lah.
yeah lah, this boss level.
He's like so near yet so far. It's just like Sleepy's hub. I'm located very near Paya Lebar.
Oh
There, but I
yes,
can't. But we
yeah,
can't meet.
social distancing man, one meeting.
Yeah. The other day, my friend Adam Quack, is yesterday. He was playing like his music, and he's just like across the street from my house only. So it's like so near yet so far. If it was any other day, I might have just like gone down for a beer with him.
Oh yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm also thinking of, when I'm at home tonight, maybe I'll set up my turntables again.
Mhm.
I haven't touched those for a long time, and I mean, since I moved to a new place, I have not
I
set it
already
up.
completed already.
Yeah, dude, you have everything there already. I mean, my
Yeah.
my my study room is still in boxes at home, so I'm planning to set up my decks and maybe do a live set if I can get past the copyright strike.
Yeah. So you guys caught my karaoke
Yeah,
session
man.
the other day.
That was like,
Yeah,
I mean,
I was just setting up. Actually, I wanted to set up. I have a BlackBerry, a Raspberry Pi loaded with Arcade Pi in it. So I got like 1,000 arcade games. Because I keep watching people doing gaming, and then they will green screen themselves at the corner of the screen. And it looks quite cool. I was thinking like, hey, no one ever does that for like retro gaming. People always like stream themselves playing like some like Dota or FPS games,
yeah.
even or a truck driving game. Wow, that one seemed to be very popular. Just a guy driving a truck across America, and people watch that for hours. And then you get like thousands of people viewing it. It would be quite cool. So I decided like, I got the karaoke machine. Let me see if I plug it in. Would there be any issues or not? Actually, there is. If you own uh, one of the major karaoke device brands out there. I mean, not naming names, but if you were to plug it straight into, like say the Atom Mini, there will be decolorization lah. Probably the same reason if you take your like a $50 note and you go to your photocopier and you photocopy it, the copy that comes out will be like they'll have strips on it lah. So you cannot color copy money. They will detect it that it is actually money and you cannot reproduce it. So maybe the Atom Mini has the same thing. If it detects something that you're not supposed to reproduce commercially, they would screw with it lah.
It's color. From what I understand, if you have a color source and then you plug it in to a switcher that doesn't match the refresh rate. So I mean, if it's you plug a PAL into an NTSC or NTSC into a PAL, then you lose color. Or sometimes it just the interlacing will give you some kind of problem.
Oh,
So
interesting.
that
But
might be the
what I got
problem.
was kind of like a off color negative of the image. So I'm not too sure whether it's a protection thing that is being put in. That's what I assume, or it might just be an
Might be
error. But
sync
I
lah.
I fixed that by putting it through a generic splitter, and then I convert it to SDI and back to HDMI again, uh,
What a
and it was
complicated way.
okay. Yeah, they had to crop lah, to crop the thing out so that it's I'm not using the food. But I was just trying it out with my friends, so I didn't put it public. But still, it got taken down lah. I was singing like Hokkien songs and stuff, but it was okay. But it's
Yeah.
when I started singing like Bon Jovi and stuff like that, like they can detect lah. So my friends were telling me like, hey, maybe you sing like Bon Jovi
Too
Then
close, too
people thought
close to
real
Bon
I say,
Jovi.
well, cannot be lah. You go and take a listen lah.
Oh, Eugene
It's the
says,
furthest thing from Bon Jovi as
is it
possible.
HDCP? Yeah, that's possible. HDCP is a
Oh
copyright
yeah, it can
protection.
be a HDCP issue. We faced that issue. Actually, it's not an issue. Like, it's something that we need to overcome when we are playing back uh, uh, different content when we during the good old days of events.
Yeah, possible, possible.
Yeah. Usually we um, this is a very guerrilla way of overcoming it lah. Is to convert it into something else and then convert it back, or use that that works also. Or you can do image capture, but that one will increase the latency in the video. But during a event, it's usually very unnoticeable. But if you're doing broadcast, it's another.
Yeah,
You
then you
just have
start to get a bit of. I'm still
you have to
trying to
match that
figure
up.
out the best way to kind of capture from mobile device into the stream. So
Yes,
if you have tips on that, we can both learn together.
the la it used to be a lot easier with the older iPhones. Yeah, last time you can just put a lightning to HDMI cable, and then you can it immediately place it. uh, but after Chromecast and Apple TV come out, people stopped doing that, and people would just cast, then do screen mirroring. But the problem with screen mirroring is there is an obvious latency issue there. We're not talking about like what 10 milliseconds or 30 milliseconds. We're talking about like 300 to 500 milliseconds, or even one whole second of latency,
Yeah.
uh, uh, which uh, of course you can fix by delaying your audio, but it is a moving target that we are chasing, because the latency that is happening with all these consumer products, it's variable. So it's very hard to overcome it perfectly. But we can, if we are doing something that is like non-professional, I think it's okay. I wanted to try that out, because I I was thinking like, oh wow, I have a few cameras. Well, maybe I can do this. Then I realized that other than GoPros, all of my cameras are DJI Osmo cameras, so they don't have
Oh yeah, you don't have a
a
HDMI out,
physical.
right?
They don't have HDMI output. In fact, well, I hoping that, like say, the Osmo Pocket can pump out their video out of the USB-C output, but no, of course not.
Doesn't work. Yeah.
It'd be really nice you can so the other method, the thing is, I would just have to screen share with a TV, or use an Android phone that has HDMI out, and that would be one of the better methods lah, if you want to.
Yeah, I believe
uh,
the newer Android devices with USB-C, you can take HDMI output
yeah,
just by using a dongle.
actually, but quite some time ago already. In fact, one of the, I think like the one of the Galaxy, I think Galaxy 8, not even the latest one, has a HDMI, mini micro HDMI output. So last time, uh, I used to fly. I consider used to. I used to fly drones and FPV stuff. So when I got the the Phantom, well, before that I used to fly. I used the Fat Shark and used to custom build uh, uh, this thing called Tiny Whoop lah. I fly
Oh, the small
small
one.
little
Yeah.
drones, and then um, uh, but when I got the DJI Phantom, I was like, oh, I cannot put anything to my goggles. Then the only method we can use is to just get the Samsung Android phone and HDMI out and plug it the HDMI of my Fat Shark, and then we can I can use it as a FPV flying also lah.
Yeah.
So
Sometimes it gets complicated just to do a simple thing.
yeah, Colin Olivero, please give us free mic.
Yeah, SC
Yeah, chop
Electronics. Let's have
free
some
mic for all of us.
V7s.
Yeah, thanks Tamin.
Yeah, maybe you can change this to a V7. How about that?
All different. I got Sennheiser. Very very old mic that cannot use anymore already. So
I have
it's
I have a Sennheiser in the back behind me, so next time. Very leceh to turn the camera.
oh
Oh wait, I have another camera down here. Hello.
oh yeah, you have two angles, right?
Oh, but it doesn't show on that side. But it's okay. I don't need to show you my other camera. Yeah, I mean, we're just here to chit chat. It's been an hour, man. Wow, this is a long.
Watch.
I think
I
maybe
was just like
the first
having
20
lunch,
minutes was like
watching
troubleshooting
you.
lah.
I didn't think that I will go into a web a conference call.
Conference call. Well, it's just a chit chat session. I might have to change
Yeah.
the title of the video after it's done. Then
What does it say right now?
Oh, the video is about home office pros and cons, which we kind of covered at the start.
Oh yeah.
And then now it's just chit chatting about live stream and production, which is what our lives are all about now.
Oh, I didn't even know we have a topic on your video.
Yeah. It's best to prepare a topic, otherwise I'll just be talking cock the whole day.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What's that? We have more comments coming in. It's
been
been very
very
interesting with vMix. Yes, vMix is an amazing broadcasting software. I love it. Currently, I'm still running the trial version, which gives us the full capacity. But once this trial is over, I'm pretty sure I'll get the HD Pro version, so that will give us like plenty of inputs and output options. Don't need 4K lah, because how many people will actually stream in 4K, right? It's pretty heavy on the bandwidth.
I think 1080p is nice enough for a stream.
Yeah, I mean, I'm streaming at 1080 to YouTube. Facebook, I think it caps it at
720.
720p, but it seems to be recorded at 1080 though. So when you play back again, it's at 1080 30. But okay lah.
Oh yeah,
it's
I
good.
noticed
It's good enough.
the quality improves drastically for Facebook, especially when you play back.
Yeah, I think it's cool. It works. And one of the interesting things I found out yesterday, because yesterday I did 2 streams. I did one stream on this page, the ARK-AV page on Facebook. And then after that, later in the afternoon, I did another stream on my private profile page. So what I found out is that you get a lot more views on a personal Facebook page than a business page. So, I mean, my conspiracy theory is that Facebook wants you to spend on ads lah and boost your video. Because it doesn't seem that there are people coming in that don't follow your page. Whereas usually you do get a lot, or you get a notification most of the time of so and so gone live, and then you can join the stream. But on the page, it doesn't do that. So very few views coming in. But on the personal page, My personal profile, there was plenty, folks keep coming in and out. So
Yeah,
a bit interesting. I don't know how, do you experience that, Chris?
yeah, same thing. But I'm not too sure it's because
Because of your
of
content.
the. I don't think it's the content. I think uh, it, but it was not long lasting. The like when I share some of my shenanigans and do some funny and silly stuff, uh, I usually see a spike in views. Not like I'm keeping track lah when I'm doing stuff, right? But I do notice that like I have it peaks at more people, but I maintain more people when I'm doing something more serious, or when I'm not in front of the camera lah. Then
Yeah, you had someone DJing the other day, right? That was quite nice.
Vinny
Mm.
from that, yeah.
Yeah, that was
So
at least.
he was just recording his mix. And I was testing out the stream gear. Then we're like, oh, I just turn it into a stream lah. Anyway, then just screw around with the video effects and stuff like that.
Yeah, why not, man? I mean, that's a
Yeah.
opportunity to test drive, right? For me, the last few days of streaming is all test drive. I mean, just to see how well this system can run that I have, which has
Yeah.
been surprisingly good. I can stream to 2 locations, 3 even, smoothly without any dropout. I'm not even running a Ethernet cable. It's running off
You're talking
Wi-Fi.
about vMix, ah.
Yeah, on vMax. It's a desktop computer.
Oh, yeah, interesting thing. I thought I was running on Ethernet. The other I wanted to run on Ethernet the other day when I was streaming Team Dakota's set, but I realized I cannot use Ethernet and Dante at the same time. Is it possible for me to use Internet and Dante
Yes,
at the
yes, you
same
can.
time?
You can.
I just need to plug in both lah.
The Dante should be a self-assigned IP, and then the internet is what do you call
Automatic.
it? The automatic address,
Yeah.
and it should work. So you can, but then the Dante of course goes into a switch lah, and your other, it has to be a separate Ethernet line.
Yeah, separate port. So right now it's all USB-C lah. So just have two of those. It
Yeah, you
should
need
be
to use
okay,
two.
right?
you need to
Haven't
use two
tried that out
devices.
lah. But
Yeah.
the last time also when we did Earth Hour, I just separate out the the streaming laptop and the audio laptop.
Yeah, it's best to actually have a separate source lah. If you're doing multiple ingests, I think the ideal is that you have multiple sources coming into your streaming computer. So like for me, I have 2 capture cards, so I can take 2 full-size HDMI into the PC. For the next build, I'll be putting in a quad capture card, so we can do multi-camera setup, ingest full HD for 4 cameras. So hopefully that works. But currently I don't have a need for it. So if clients come in and they want to do the multi-camera thing, I have one pending. If that goes through, then I'll have an opportunity to build that PC lah. If I can get the parts. Now everything.
I think they are. I'm sure you can find people to deliver. You can check with Aftershock if they just buy a pre-made one. I guess.
Yeah, I mean Aftershock is pretty awesome. Or Lenovo
Yeah.
PCs are pretty good. If you need all-in-one, no hassle, everything under warranty, I would highly recommend Lenovo. It works really well. But of course, if you got lower budget, custom build is the best lah.
Yeah, I mean, all other than a few laptops, all the PCs we have are custom built. It's just the cheapest way to do it.
Yeah, man, totally.
It's not that difficult. And it can be quite fun. Some people will think that I very leceh, put all the things together. It takes about an hour or 2 of the life. So
Not too bad.
and
1 hour, 2 hours. You spend more time. Like
Yeah.
now, we spend 1 hour talking already.
oh, that's true. We could have built a PC. But no,
No, we decided to talk up.
about PCs.
How many
Well,
folks are
being
still
PC.
watching right now? Can you see? I think we
I
only
can't
have.
see it. I'm on Zoom right now. I'm not on any of the
Yeah. Oh
platforms.
yes, I have. How many people watching? Let me see. Oh, only one person watching. So our
And
viewership has dropped tremendously.
yeah. So but if this was an actual talk show, you ended like half an hour ago.
Because we didn't have a proper Q&A, but that's fine.
These two friends talking publicly.
Talking publicly, yeah.
But I hope I help you solve certain issues by being the content.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the live VMAX call works so much better than trying to ingest the Zoom
And you
capture.
chroma key me lah.
Let me see if I can. I think I
You
can.
add your face, and I sit beside you.
Let me chroma you.
Yeah, I can see something happening.
I think it's chroma out already. Let me see what I can fill you in with.
Put yourself beside me.
Dun, 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 dun.
Or more like putting me beside you.
How do I put something else in? Let me check. Ah!
Yeah. Yeah, I can.
Whoa!
Now I'm totally out. Whoa. Wow, this
Now
is
you're in my cube. Whoa!
Whoa. What is this? Oh.
Okay, now you have
Now I
transparent.
have a black background.
Yeah! I still have 3 people watching us. Let me know who's watching. And we're gonna end this stream soon. I think Chris, you're tired also, right?
I should get back to work.
Yeah, this is my work. This is my work, so I'm
This
still
is
working, man.
technically my work, but I should be setting up stuff.
Yeah,
But it's
I'm
halfway
gonna.
done.
Yeah, thanks so much for joining me, Chris. I think it's a good chance for us to catch up, and yeah. So thanks for joining me. We can have a chat again later this week. If anyone else
Yeah.
watching, if you want to join me, let me know. I'll send you the link to join me live. So thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you guys again next time. Bye, Chris.
You guys. Bye.